Across the UK, care workers from countries like Nigeria, India, and the Philippines have become the backbone of our care system. They fill tough, often underpaid roles, supporting our elderly and disabled. The care worker visa, introduced in 2020, was a lifeline for both Britain and thousands of migrants seeking a better life. But in June 2025, the UK government abruptly cancelled this visa route for new applicants. The announcement devastated those mid-application, many of whom had already quit jobs or spent life savings. The new policy, outlined in a white paper, bans overseas recruitment for care roles below degree level. This isn't just a bureaucratic change, it's a seismic shift affecting families, care workers, and everyone who relies on the UK care system. We'll break down what's happened, why the government made this choice, and what it means for the future of care in Britain. The story of the care worker visa is about ambition, sacrifice, and the real people behind the headlines. People like Maria, a single mother from the Philippines who sold her family's land for a chance to work in a Manchester care home. Her story is echoed by thousands. This policy change is about more than numbers. It's about lives upended. Let's look at the full picture. If you want to stay informed about these important changes, make sure to subscribe for more updates. The impact of this decision is deeply personal. Aspiring care workers, many in debt and mid-application, now find their dreams blocked overnight. Those already in the UK face uncertainty, allowed to work and extend visas until 2028, but with stricter rules looming. The anxiety is real. Will they meet new requirements or be forced to leave after building lives here? Families are hit hard. The old visa allowed dependents. New rules likely won't. This means parents may have to choose between work in the UK and staying with their children. Take Ajay, a healthcare assistant from India. He, his wife and son have built a life in Birmingham but now face an uncertain future. Their path to settlement is longer and less certain, with the 2028 deadline casting a shadow. The policy doesn't just change paperwork, it disrupts lives, splits families, and creates lasting anxiety. For many, the UK is home. Now that home feels temporary. The human cost is measured in lost opportunities, fractured families, and constant worry. These are not just statistics, they are our neighbors, colleagues, and friends. The crossfire of policy change leaves real people struggling to find stability. Subscribe for more updates on this important issue. Why did the government make such a drastic move? Officially, it's about reducing net migration, tackling exploitation, and pushing employers to hire British workers. Applications for care roles surged after 2020, driving up migration numbers and public concern. The visa route became a target for scams, agents charging huge fees for jobs that sometimes didn't exist. The government says closing the route protects migrants from exploitation and forces care providers to improve pay and conditions. Critics argue this is a blunt tool. Closing the visa doesn't create funding for better wages or magically fill vacancies. Most care is funded by cash-strapped local authorities, so raising pay isn't easy. Without new investment, the policy risks harming the very people it's meant to protect, the elderly and vulnerable. The debate is about more than numbers. It's about the future of care in Britain. Is this the right solution or just a quick fix with long-term costs? Subscribe for more updates. The care worker visa opened the door to exploitation. Many migrants fell victim to scams, agents promising jobs for fees of up to £25,000. People sold land or borrowed heavily, only to arrive in the UK and find the promised job didn't exist. Some ended up jobless, homeless, and trapped in debt, too afraid to seek help. Even those with real jobs faced abuse, illegal wage deductions, excessive hours, and squalid housing. The power imbalance is stark. Complaining could mean losing both job and visa. This silence traps people in modern slavery conditions. The government's visa cancellation is, in part, a response to these abuses. But closing the route doesn't erase the debts or help those already exploited. The system's flaws left thousands vulnerable, and the fallout continues. Subscribe for more updates on this developing story. For care workers already in the UK, the message is, you can stay for now. Transitional arrangements allow you to work and switch employers until 2028. You can extend your visa before the cutoff, offering some stability for the next few years. But after 2028, the rules will tighten. Only roles at degree level or above will qualify for sponsorship. Most care work won't meet this threshold, leaving many unable to extend their stay. There's talk of a temporary shortage list, but it would ban dependents and offer only short-term jobs. For families, this means tough choices: work alone in the UK or stay together elsewhere. The details remain unclear, making long-term planning nearly impossible. The clock is ticking and anxiety is growing. For now, care workers have a window, but the future is uncertain. The need for clear guidance and support has never been greater. Stay informed. Subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on UK immigration and care worker news. The visa cancellation sends shockwaves through the NHS and care sector. Tens of thousands of vacancies already strain the system. Overseas workers have been essential. The government urges providers to hire locally, but low pay and tough conditions deter British workers. Without new funding, care jobs remain unattractive, and the staffing crisis deepens. Fewer staff means lower quality care, closed homes, and longer NHS waiting lists. Bed blocking, patients stuck in hospital due to lack of care, will worsen, costing millions. The most vulnerable suffer most rushed care, missed needs, or no support at all. The policy aims to control migration but risks harming those who need care most. The system is at breaking point, and the consequences will be felt by all. The question remains, who will care for Britain's most vulnerable? Stay informed. Subscribe for more updates on this developing story. The care worker visa is just one part of sweeping immigration reforms. Sponsorship costs are rising. Employers now pay 32% more, hitting small care homes hardest. The path to settlement is tougher. Migrants must now wait 10 years, not 5, for permanent residency. This keeps people in limbo, paying renewal fees and facing ongoing uncertainty. English language requirements are higher, and the life in the UK test is more rigorous. Penalties for illegal employment have soared, with fines up to £60,000 per worker. Even the graduate visa is being shortened. The message is clear. The UK is making immigration more restrictive, expensive, and challenging. These changes affect not just care workers, but all migrants and employers. The landscape is shifting fast. Staying informed is crucial. Subscribe for more updates on UK immigration changes. If you're a care worker in the UK, check your visa expiry and use the transition period wisely. You can switch employers before 2028. Don't stay in a bad situation. Seek advice from accredited immigration solicitors to explore your options. For those hoping to come to the UK, beware of scams. No legitimate employer will ask for large upfront payments. Report suspicious agents and protect yourself and others. Know your rights. You're entitled to minimum wage, a contract, and a safe workplace. If you're being exploited, charities like Kalayan can help confidentially. Stay informed through official sources, not rumors or social media. Connect with community groups for support and up-to-date guidance. Knowledge is power. Understand your rights and act early. You're not alone. Help is available. For more updates and important information, subscribe to our channel. Cancelling the care worker visa is a turning point for UK immigration and social care. The aim is to control migration and stop exploitation, but the fallout is huge. Lives disrupted, families split, and the care system under threat. Migrants face a ticking clock, with 2028 looming and the path to security growing harder. The NHS and care homes face a staffing abyss, with no clear plan to fill the gap. The most vulnerable, elderly, sick, disabled, will pay the price. What's needed now is clarity, compassion, and a real strategy for social care. The government must outline support for those affected and a sustainable plan for the sector. For migrants, act now. Check your status, seek advice, and know your rights. This is about people, not just policies, the carers and those they support. The future of our care system and those who depend on it hangs in the balance. Subscribe for more updates on this important issue.